Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today I'm here to share with you guys my fall nail polish picks. I'm pretty excited because it's taken me a little bit to get all these shades together. It was kind of hard for me to get into this whole fall season here in Florida this year. We've had really warm temperatures and we still have, at least in my neighborhood, we still have a lot of debris from Hurricane Irma. So it's kind of hard to mentally get into the fall when you keep seeing what's left over from the summer. Aside from the fact when temperatures are still in the 90s, it was really hard for me to even consider fall shades. So this week it finally got into the 70s, and at night it actually got in the 50s one night. And so I thought, this is the night to do my fall picks. And so here I am, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys. Here they are. I still have from last year my nail wheel, and I also have on here my holiday picks from last year as well. But those top colors right there, those were the ones that I chose for my nail polish picks last fall, and I still absolutely love every single shade on this wheel, and I highly recommend them all. So what I'm going to do is just link that video right here in case you're interested in going back and visiting it, or if you haven't seen it, taking a peek at it for the first time. But I want to jump right in because I've got a few polishes this time around, more than I did last year. I just couldn't leave anyone behind. How's that saying go? Leave no man behind. Well, I'm one of those, leave no polish behind. I know that's so silly, guys, but let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm so excited to start this. My first nail polish pick for the fall would be Playing Coy by ESSIE. Now guys, I love that color. It's right here on my color wheel. It is this rusty kind of brick color, but you can definitely, when you're wearing it, you can definitely see how it's got that orange undertone to it. Now I think that this is one of those polishes I personally think that might look good on everyone, but particularly if you have a warm undertone. It is just so pretty. It is a cream polish, and I have on all these polishes, I think with exception of one, oh no, actually two, I did 2 coats because I just don't like doing any more than that. Usually when I do more than 2 coats, I get annoyed at the polish, and this definitely is a 2-coat polish. It is so pretty on the nail. The second color on my color wheel is this one. It's by SINFUL Colors, and it is Vacation Time by SINFUL Colors. It is a mauvey, rosy, nude shade. Does that make sense? It's just a very neutral kind of nude shade, and I think for some people it might actually come off as a nude on their nails. On mine, it just takes like a hint of rose to it and a little bit of earthiness to it. It's definitely a muted rosy color, and I'll definitely do like I always do, where I take it out and kind of show it to you up close, guys. That's the color up close, and it's such a pretty and very wearable shade. By wearable, I mean it's one of those colors that I definitely can see you wearing to any job. It's easily accessible because you can find it at Walgreens, and it's a very affordable polish. I think, at the most you'll pay $2, but all in all, it's just a really good polish to work with. Occasionally, especially if you have like longer nail tips, it can come off a little bit patchy on the white part. So in that case, I would say you might need 3 coats. But on me, I typically have very short nails, or just a little bit longer than my fingertip, and it just isn't really an issue for me. The third color on my color wheel, the third color on my wheel is this one right there, and it would be Desert Sun by China Glaze. And so this is Desert Sun by China Glaze, and it is definitely a more mustardy, orangey kind of polish. It also could be considered a bit of a rust, and on the nail, it just is so pretty, guys. Honestly, let me go ahead and give you a close-up look. It reminds me a lot of the inside colors of my sunflower back there. You know how the outside is just a way bright yellow, but on the inside it's a bit more orangey in tone and brown, and that's exactly what this polish is. It has a little bit of an orange undertone and a little bit of a brown undertone, almost like a Dijon kind of color, Dijon mustard. It's just so pretty and so fall, but it's just such a pretty color, and I do very much recommend it. This is not patchy at all, at least not on me, and I also got it completely opaque in 2 coats, so I really enjoy this one. My 4th color on my color wheel would be Out for Oxblood, and oops, I need to make sure y'all can see that. Out for Oxblood by Sally Hansen Extreme Wear nail polish, and I love this color. It is, you know, right here, but I do want you to know that there's a bit of a pink undertone to this polish. It is very much a cranberry red, as you guys can tell from the bottle. It is a cranberry red, but there is a bit of a pinky undertone to it. But when you wear 2 coats of this, at least on my nails, it takes on that very deep cranberry wine kind of red color, which definitely is reminiscent of blood. And so I just think it's such a pretty polish. It wears so well, and it just looks so elegant on the nails. You know, I love red nails, and I think that this is one of those reds. It's like a burgundy red. It's a rich red, just gorgeous. I really love that one. So now I'm going to go more into my blue and kind of gray colors, and I absolutely love this next polish. This is one of those that may take you 3 coats, especially if you've got longer nails, and it would be a Lake by ZOYA. It's that color right there, and so I'll be sure to bring it up close. And I just absolutely do love this color. It just has that silver lake kind of quality to it. It just reminds me of a cold lake, you know, in the winter. It's got such a clean and almost serene appearance to it. It is a very soft kind of blue. It's got a little bit of a green to it, like a mint green to it, an undertone, but also that grayness to it, which would make it the soft shade. So it's not a bright color at all, but it is such a beautifully delicate shade. It just is a beautiful color for fall because it is so muted, and it just makes your nails look so pretty. I didn't have a problem with patchiness, but I think it's such a beautiful shade. The next one on my color wheel is this one right there, and that color is called Case Study, and it is by ESSIE, and it's one of their classic shades, so it's very much readily available most times of the year, and it is this one, and it's almost, I would like to say, right there you see it, it's got 2 coats, and it is also very much an earthy, muted, softened gray-y shade. I know that doesn't sound right, but there's a little bit almost in it of, like, let's say an olive undertone in it, like an olive green undertone in it, and I'll show it to you at least when I wear it. When I wear this nail polish on me, it brings out that olive undertone in it. And guys, this is one of my oldest nail polishes. I think this polish is like 6 or 7 years old. I bought it. I saw it on my cousin Lourdes one day, and when I saw it on her, I was like, oh, what is that on your nails? And she was like, oh, it's ESSIE's Case Study. And I was like, can you take me to go buy it? Because I was visiting them. And she's like, of course. And so she then started this beast, which is now my nail polish problem. But I absolutely love ESSIE's Case Study. It typically goes on very well in 2 coats. It is a cream polish, and it is also one of those colors that you could definitely wear to the office, to any kind of a more professional environment, because it does play almost like a nude on your nails, but yet it's got a bit of an edge to it because it's got that olive undertone. I absolutely think it's just stunning on the nails, and if your complexion is anyone near mine, know that it will pull a little bit olive on you. So such a cool color. Just like almost like a khaki. Oof, love it. The next polish on my color wheel is this one right here, and it's that deep and dark purple tone, which I absolutely love wearing in the fall. It is just such a vampy shade, and it is one of the most affordable polishes in my collection as well, and it is by Essence, and it's called Plump Power. So it's this one right here. Guys, I love this polish, and I have a topper by Deborah Lippmann, and what I'll do is I'll insert a picture right here that I used with this polish, and I thought it was the best combo ever. But I plan on doing like a topper video where I talk about my favorite toppers, so I didn't want to include that in this video, but that's like a spoiler alert for you guys. Guys, I just noticed how very close I am to the camera. Sorry if my pores are looking a little big. But anyways, this would be Plump Power by Essence, and I mean, this is very readily available right now. Look at that color. It is so rich. It definitely has very much a purple undertone, but it also has a bit of red to it. So when you put it on your nails, it's just so deep, almost in a room inside the house. It might even come off as a black, but when you go outside or any light hits it, it will definitely pull out the purple wine tones inside of it. It is a deep Merlot. It's just gorgeous on your nails, and it is so vampy. This polish definitely has a bit of an edge. I was so pleasantly surprised to find that how well this formula works. I really do enjoy Essence's gel polish, and this one is gorgeous. So what's a Carey color wheel without a yellow polish, right? I love yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. Hell, at this point, I might as well just say I love color. But I love yellow. But I don't want my nails to look jaundiced, honestly, guys. That's not my goal at all. You know, I want it to be a yellow, but I want it to be a yellow that looks good on me. And this would be OPI's The It color. Isn't that not the most coolest name? It is the It color. It is actually it. It is the bomb. It is quite yellow. It is a mustard yellow. It is a sunflower yellow. Guys, let me pull it back here and see if you can see that. Look at that. Is that not just, it's like a sunflower fall kind of yellow. Oh, a lovely, lovely shade. I love it on my nails. It just is, I mean, it's definitely kabam. You will see this color, but I don't care. I want you to see this color. I think it's beautiful. It is a 2-coat polish. It goes on smoothly. It is a cream polish. Absolutely love it. If you see it, get it. I actually found mine at Publix here in Florida. So you never know where you'll find your polishes, guys. But I absolutely love this one. So what is fall without a olive color, or as my father would have called it, an army green color? My dad was in the military for 27 years. He was in the army, and this is definitely an army green, guys. This is Arbor by ZOYA. Oh, guys, look at that polish. Just talk about olive green. So, so pretty. I love, love, love this color. I wanted to take a minute to compare both of my wheels from last year to this year and compare the olive greens, which would be those two, and I'm hoping that I can align them on the camera. So this one would be last year's OPI's Olive for Green, and the top one is ZOYA's Arbor. Oops, let's get these aligned again. And I just wanted you to see that this one down here is a bit more of a deep, rich green versus the one on top, which would be a bit more earthy and a little bit more of a like I said, an army green. I just think they're both gorgeous, but for this year I had to go with ZOYA's Arbor. It is so, so pretty on the nails, and I absolutely highly recommend it. Now let me actually show you the color of the polish on the wand like I always do. And I'll be sure to insert pictures of the polish on my nails of all of them. But look at that. You can see that it has a bit more of a yellow undertone to it. And it's almost a bit more of a muted green. It just is so pretty. It is 2-coat polish, also a cream polish, and it wears spectacularly. I really do love, you know, some out there colors, and I realize that I have some picks that may not be for everyone, but this one is one of those that I know I can see myself wearing it all the time. Absolutely love it and highly recommend it. Now, the next polishes are going to be kind of like my toppers, and then an honorable mention because I just couldn't leave it behind, but I realized that it's very, very hard to find, and so I didn't dare include it as part of my normal picks. And my first glitter topper that I wanted to share with you guys is this one right here. And again, it's another OPI polish, and it is from the Coca-Cola release, and it is Orange You Fantastic. And guys, I know that this polish is almost impossible to find right now, but I was at Walgreens the other day and I saw that Sinful Colors came out with something very similar to this one, and I'll show it to you guys up close. Look at that. Did you see all the glitter in there? And it just, orange and red and gold, and it's got shimmers, and it's got the base has got a bit of a gold tone to it. So when it goes on, it is so pretty, and I absolutely love this on top of plain koi. But anyways, as I was telling you guys, Sinful Colors has this polish that's very similar to this one, and it's called Pumpkin Spice, and it released for this fall, I think it was. And also my friend Julie G from Quebec, she had another polish from Sinful Colors, and it was called Erotic, and it was from their, I think was it Rainbow line this summer. So either way, you may not find this particular one, but it's the idea of those colors inside of this glitter. I just love them in the fall, and it looks so, so pretty. But if you can't find this one, go ahead and look for Pumpkin Spice and Sinful Colors, or Erotic from Sinful Colors if they're still available. My next topper is this one right here, right there, and it would be, it's from China Glaze, and it's called I Heard That. And it was also from the same collection that Desert Sun came from, and it's this one right here. And so where Orange You Fantastic has like big chunky glitters, and I'll try to bring it up close so you guys can see that. I Heard That is more of shimmers and small glitters, if anything, but there is a texture to it, so you'll probably want to wear it with a top coat. But when you add this, and I'll add a picture, I'll also make sure that I include a picture here of this particular polish over Desert Sun, it is so, so pretty, because it literally looks like sunshine falling upon you. It is so pretty. Let me show that to you. I just think that this polish is spectacular. It just, look at that. Look, guys. Honestly, it looks so, so pretty. It does have some gold and some bronze and almost some copper shimmers inside of it, or micro glitters would probably be the right word. It is not a hollow, but I wasn't looking for a hollow from this. It is truly more of a shimmery glitter, micro glitter polish, and it is just beautiful. It tops any nail really, really well, and you can use it also on its own. I tend to use it always over something just because I don't like building too many layers of a glitter. It's just too hard to remove later on, but you could use it on its own. You're just going to have a hard time removing it. So pretty. I highly recommend this polish. And lastly, I'll have to share with you guys an honorable mention. Now, I couldn't say that word just a second ago. Honorable. It wasn't coming out right, but my honorable mention has got to go to Julep, and it's Julep's Sawyer. It's from the BOHO Glam collection, and it's the one I'm currently wearing right now. So let me see if I can, you guys are going to tell it's a bit of a chrome polish, but it has a bit of a shift to it, and it goes anywhere from like a brown to a purple, and it's got a bit of a green to it. And I'll be sure to kind of shift the bottle so that you guys can see. You see the red as it comes out on there, the purpley red in it. And anyway, so this is the swatch that I have for it. And I will include pictures as well, because it's just impossible to do this nail polish justice on a camera. Now guys, this one is a very hard polish to find, but I thought I'd remind you in case you have it in your collection like I do. I was gifted this polish by my sweet friend Cheryl, and I'm so grateful to her because honestly, this is a very unique polish in my collection. What makes this polish unique is that it's a chrome polish, but I can get it opaque in one coat. This is really one coat, and it's been on my nails for 2 days, guys. Now granted, I'm wearing it with ESSIE's gel setter, so there's a bit more of a shine on top, but it is just absolutely gorgeous. You know what, guys, I really can't say much more other than I had to mention it, knowing that it would be a hard polish for y'all to find, but if you already own it, it is so worth you taking the time to pull it out of your collection. So guys, these are my fall picks for 2017. I know that it's a little bit more than I typically do, but I really like the color palette for the fall this year. I'm really getting into it. Maybe it's because I'm really dying to let summer go by, because I'm done with summer 2017. But guys, I hope I've inspired you to dig through your collection, and if not, maybe to go take a peek and see if you can find some colors that kind of look like this. It is so fun to share what my favorites are with you guys. I post my manicures on a regular basis on Instagram, so if you're interested in seeing a little bit more from me and polish, check out my Instagram page. It's also at So Carry On, because you know we've got to carry on. So I just wanted to take a moment and thank you for stopping by and taking a look at the polishes that I happen to have found for this fall. And guys, I hope you have a great day, and y'all be blessed. Bye.